hear me and hear me clearly. I've been pointing these two people. If you watch my videos in this channel, if you watch my points in this channel, this set of two governors, they don't know what they are doing. Listen and listen good. What has generator has to do with insurgency in the southeast? Especially in that Imo. As at yesterday or day before yesterday, either Monday, Tuesday, thereabout, a policeman was killed, was murdered. Police station was set ablaze. And you are there, you leave all this, instead of you to face insurgency and tackle it, you are there busy maltreating the poor masses. Generator you do not provide. Money you do not provide. Job you do not provide. Safety you do not provide. You are still causing havoc upon the pains that you have afflicted them. I don't know the kind of leaders we have there, Mbah and the hope Uzodinma. I don't know what is wrong with them. The indigenous, excuse me, did they provide adequate power supply? Is there any 24/7 of power supply? Even in other countries.
Uzodinma say in Imo State, by first quarter of 2025, there will be 24 hours power supply.
Excuse me, before first quarter, but as at now, it wasn't there. So until then, wait until then. You've not done anything. You've not said anything. You don't even have hope. You call yourself hope. You are hopeless. You're a hopeless human being. Yes, you are very disappointing and so disgusting in your actions. What you are doing, I don't know. I don't know. You just wake up. I don't know if you don't think. People voted for you. According to you, you claim that they cast their vote for you to be their leader. Is it the kind of leader that you want to be? Did they vote you? Did they send you there to maltreat them? They send you there to be their voice, to speak to the speechless. Are you getting it? To be a hope to the hopeless. Are you getting it? To be the representative to those who cannot represent themselves there. And you are, instead of you doing the right thing, you leave it and start doing the other side. But I want to ask a question. Why is it that most of them, APC government, what is wrong with you people? Anything, just start from the head, from presidency up to now. How much is fuel now per liter? But the same man organized protests during Jonathan regime. The same your president, Nigerian president, organized protests against Jonathan, putting fuel at the rate of 120 naira to remove subsidy. He organized protests. But how much is fuel now? That is to tell you, APC government, I don't know what is wrong with all of them. All of them. Look at the other one, the former governor of Ebonyi State. That one, when he was in PDP, he was doing well. Umahi. When he was in PDP, he was doing well. Immediately he left PDP and joined APC. Everything scattered. Everything from up, everything just turned upside down. What is wrong with APC party? What is wrong with APC government? Look at Mbah. Mbah too is now. Oh, no. It's uncalled for. You people should stop this nonsense.
Mbah is PDP.
Excuse me. Listen and listen good. Listen to what I say. I say, what is wrong with Mbah? What is wrong with him? The spirit of APC have taken over him. Because I don't think that is Mbah that really wrong campaign. That campaign with PDP. The spirit which he used in campaign is not what I am saying. It's too obvious. Look at the insurgency that is happening both in Enugu and you people, instead of to put your head together to solve it, you are busy afflicting people. He said generator. Generator, you do not buy. Fuel, money, you did not provide. Job, you did not give them. House, you did not give them. Electricity, you did not give them. They struggle on their own to get all these things, to end their ends meet, because if they ask, you can't give them. Then you still now turn back that you want to afflict them on what they're on their own sweat. That is wickedness in the highest order. Imo people, Enugu people should not agree with it. Enough. What sort of rubbish is this? Maybe Hope Uzodinma and Mbah has forgotten that Eastern region is a democratic region. Listen and listen good. I repeat, Eastern region are democratic what? Region. We are the first side in the whole wide world to know what democracy is all about, and we practice it. Go and check in the centuries back. That is why during the time of colonial masters, they find it difficult to penetrate in the East and succeed. I could remember when a constitution was made in Nigeria, called Crifo Constitution, 1922. The first people to go against it about women riot was 1929, 7 years interval. Because that their way, the system of their government is not our system in the Eastern region. In the Eastern region, one person does not impose law. You don't impose law on people, and you don't make law on your own. So there is what we call collective effort in lawmaking in the East. And that thing has been in their blood. So Mbah and Hope Uzodinma should stop this rubbish that they are doing for their own good.
They want to use to generate tax, to which they can use to develop the states.
Excuse me. The money they are collecting from the federal government, what have they used it to do?
Maybe it's not enough.
It's not enough. He said it's not enough.
It might not be enough for them.
It might not be enough according. That is just as you are saying.
That's why they want to generate more funds.
They want to generate more funds. Let them create a way. No, let there be a creation of revenue. You don't open it when you open an investment. That is when you think of what gaining. You first of all start a business. There is an adage that says you cannot plant yam and be expecting cassava. What you sow is what you reap. Create. Be creative in your state. Excuse me, I want to ask a question. If not greed and selfishness that have grieved them, is it not in the same East Abia State is being located? The same East. Go and see what is happening in Abia State. OT. Receiving from federal government and putting it on the ground for the benefit of the masses. Their own is to affect masses. Then tomorrow now, if OT come out now, you expect people to respect you the way they respect OT. It's not possible. It cannot be possible. Because OT is receiving from the federal government. There's an allocation from the federal government. Then he's putting it on the ground. Then Hope, is this not your second tenure? This is your second tenure. What happened in your first tenure? What have you been doing? But OT have not spent 2 years in the office. Go and see Abia State. What he has done in Abia State, you are spending almost 8 years. You've not even started. You say in 2025. What a shame. You are a disgrace. You people are a disappointment. Stop this rubbish and think where. Reason where. As a leader you claim to be. Reason where. When you collect the allocation given to each state, according to their listing, the law, make use of it. Stop putting it in your pocket. Make use of it. Do the needful for the benefit of the people. Don't be self-centered. Do the right thing. Stop disturbing the innocent souls that are trying to survive, even in the midst of your wickedness.
Do you think what Tinubu is saying? Do you think is right? Is what he's saying?
Tinubu has a right to his opinion. Everybody has a right to opinion. But now, if you say Yoruba and Fulani, okay, no, let us even say one Nigeria. In the context, you are all human beings, you are all one. But if you say Yoruba and Fulani are one, I, as a Yoruba man, I reject it. Yoruba and Fulani are not one. It's a context. If you look at the context of human being, we are one, all human being. If you look at the context of like brotherhood and everything, we are not one. We have different ideas. We have different personalities. We have different ideologies. We are not one. Yoruba and Fulani can never be one. We are not one. We don't think the same. We don't act the same. A Yoruba man has a child, you want to send that child to school. Is it the same with like that? No. A Yoruba man is a farmer. Even a Yoruba man can raise a cow. A Yoruba man will not be raising a cow with AK-47. A Yoruba man knows the sanctity of human life. You understand? So a Yoruba man cannot, because we know what's happening now in Nigeria. A Yoruba man cannot come to your land by conquest. How is Yoruba and Fulani the same? Anybody that saying they are the same, go and read the history of Ilorin. If they are the same, that means an Oba should be there in Ilorin today. It's because of this trust that Abuja he took these people as allies, but we saw the result. That up till now, we have Emir in Ilorin. Then how are we one? That tomorrow, farmers are still being killed. Not even Yoruba, can be any farmer. Can be a Yoruba farmer, can be from the south, can be an Igbo farmer, can be a Benue farmer. See, one reason why things are costly in Nigeria is because of these financial activities. People are still call them S-men. They have not even become terrorists.
Looking at what happened in Zamfara just recently.
Yes. In a state, close to over 80 people were killed. Human lives. And I say Yoruba. Okay, can you imagine a Yoruba person now take hands and start killing people? Innocent human being. Can a Yoruba fight for religion? That's the question. Ask yourself. Can a Yoruba man say, I want to, because I'm a Christian, I want to fight Muslim, or a Muslim to fight a Christian, a Yoruba man? Has ever happened before? So in what context? It's a context for something. So if you say Yoruba and Fulani are one, in what context? If it is a human context, as a human being, yes, we are all human beings. If you look at Nigerian context as a country, yes, but in ideology, we are not one. Forget all these things. Even the country itself as Nigeria, it's not one. It's not one. And it shows. Ask yourself a question. Are we yet a nation? That's the question. As of now, we are still not a nation. We are still only a geographical entity. We are not a nation. After the war in Rwanda, between the Hutus and the Tutsis, they found a way to become one. Now, Rwanda is one nation. You understand? There's something like state of origin. Anytime, if I tell myself now, I said me, I'm an Mbah person from Abeokuta, Ogun State. In fact, it's a fact. I'm an Mbah person first. Then before I'm from Ogun, because even in Ogun State, you have different tribes. I mean, I'm talking about clans in Ogun State. I'm an Mbah person. I'm not same as an Ijebu person. It's a fact. I am from the same Ogun State. So even in the same state, we are different. So I'm an Mbah person first. Then an Ogun State from Ogun State. Then a Yoruba person. Then I'm in Nigeria. And that's how it is for almost everyone in Nigeria. There is one. You cannot make people one by just saying it. It is the action.
Action and expression.
Actions rather than voice. What I do is one other than what I say. Oh, one Nigeria every day. One Nigeria, one Nigeria, one Nigeria, one Nigeria. Okay, the question is has Nigeria ever been truly one? Have we ever seen ourselves as one? The only time that Nigeria has ever been one is doing sports. It's doing sports. If there's a match between Nigeria and another country, everybody comes together and support Nigeria. Now, okay, now let me give an example. Nigerian female basketball team, they became the first basketball team in history of Africa, whether male or female, any category, to go through the quarter-final in Olympic history. Now, go and check that female team. Go and check, just Google Nigerian female basketball team in the last Olympic, 2024 Olympic, Paris. Check the names. Like close to 70 or 80% of them, they are from a particular tribe in Nigeria. But people are supporting them because they are representing Nigeria. Now, the only way Nigeria can be won is when you choose people based on competency and capacity. Not because they are from a particular tribe.
Competency.
Understand? If Nigeria is playing, you don't care where the footballers are coming from. You only care because they are doing their job perfectly well and you are celebrating them. The last Nigeria team, Nations Cup, they were the silver medalists. They were beaten by Cote d'Ivoire in the final 2-1. But people were celebrating them from the first one to the finals. Go and check that team. And again, check where they come from. They are majorly from the southern part of Nigeria again. I've given an example. But people are celebrating them all across Nigeria. The only way Nigeria can work is when you choose people from all across Nigeria, not money that. No, see, in Nigeria, for Nigeria is one, you are still doing quota system. For an igbo man to become something, I mean, maybe, like I gave an example in the unitary school, he must have higher marks. A Yoruba man higher marks. A man from the north, they say educationally disadvantaged. But go and check all the top ministries in Nigeria. The people that have that something, they are always there, and you want the country to go forward. What is working in Nigeria? Music is working. I'm talking about music industry, and Nollywood is working because they are not being controlled by the government. It is a competency that will take you anywhere. Whiskey is whiskey today because not because it's from any tribe, because of the competency.
Good at what it does.
Yes. Davido is Davido today, not because it's from anybody, not because he has any family, because he knows what he's doing and he's doing it well. Burna Boy is Burna Boy today because of the same thing, capacity, competency, and capabilities. There are many. I don't know too much of music, but like there are Rema, there are even Two-Face, the Legends, there are P Square, there's the band, there are many. Era Star, there are many like that. I don't really know about music, but at least they are where they are today because their competence, not because of quota system. Osimhen today is being celebrated because of who he is. He knows how to play football, and his name Osimhen, not because of quota system. So if you are still practicing quota system and you are not playing for the nation to go forward, or you are still playing, you know, so you see, it seems that as Nigerians we are still playing. Yeah, they play. It's someone that is building castles in the air. So Nigeria, even as a country, Nigeria is not one. How can you be one? It can only be one if Olasun coming from Abeokuta, Ogun State, and the government is being treated the same way as Chibuzo in Ihiala, Anambra State. That one too is treated the same way as Abubakar in Zamfara, the same way as Gedekewe from Delta State, the same way. You understand? The same way. Somebody is treated from Ame in Benue State. The same way again. Another man too. Osanyamen in Benin. I'm talking about everybody being treated the same way. The same law, the same justice, the same jurisdiction covers everybody until there is that justice for all. That what I do, that I will be arrested. What you do, you be arrested. What he does, you are arrested. All of us. Then you can say, yes, we are ready as Nigerians to move forward. You understand? I give an example. The last time under Buhari, and I thank God that at least under Tinubu I have not been seen. But if I say, I will say it. I said something. I said, if, for example, bandits are killing people, according to what I'm reading in the newspaper, security forces are saying they don't know where the bandits are, but they are killing they are collecting ransom, and a man is going to the bandits camp and be preaching to them. I will see at least on the social media, he give them something like to read, maybe to change their ways. As security forces say they don't know, they don't know where they are, and these boys are from the north. I'm talking about a man from the north that knows where bandits are. This man is working free. I'm talking about what other boy, not even now. Now, I said it 2022 that if that same man, if it to be a Yoruba man, let me give an example that the bandits that are from the north, they are Yorubas. And let me use my name as an example. And a reverend father, Olasukomi, now goes into the bush and be meeting bandits that even security say they don't know where they are. That man would have been arrested. That Reverend Father Olasukomi is going to be bandits, preaching to them, telling government to negotiate with them. That man may have been arrested. That's what I mean. Let us leave Yoruba, let us go to the Igbo man, let us go to the Igbo side. Let us imagine that the same man that is meeting bandits, I'm talking about the last administration under Buhari, that same man is now an Igbo man. That the bandits are Igbo people. That Reverend Father Chukwebuka now goes to the bush and meets bandits. That man would have been arrested today. But this man now is alive, is working free. And you're asking, and you're receiving as saying Nigeria is one. One in what way? There's a question. One in what way? Alcohol in the south, quote unquote, is allowed. A Yoruba man can drink alcohol, a Igbo man can drink alcohol, and a German can drink alcohol. Even in North, they drink alcohol. But in the north, we see these things on what I'm saying, what I'm talking about. Israel police in the north are breaking alcoholic bottles. According to them, that alcohol is forbidden in the north. But when time comes for those alcoholic companies to pay VAT, value added tax, the north receives the highest share. Simple reason, because it has more local government. So alcoholic consumption is not good for the north, but the VAT is good to be collected. And you say one Nigeria. How now? No, it's not a simple question. Let's ask us. Let's ask us a simple question. It's not a matter of fighting. How is Nigeria one? Is the question.
But do you not think?
I'm coming. Lagos was Lagos. 20 local government. Kano was 44 local government. Now listen to me. A state was carved out of Kano state. The state today has 30 local government or over 30 local government. Lagos is still 20 local government. I'll give many examples I can give. In the northwest, there are 7 states. In the southwest, there are 6 states. North central, 6 states. Northeast, 6 states. Nigeria Delta, because people say south. I don't believe it's south. I call them Nigeria Delta, say south. There's no west. There's no north. So what's the meaning of south? Okay, let's say south. South, 6 states.